Chapter 1. Allison. Good afternoon, Mr. Bishop, I say as I walk over to the register. Mr. Bishop always has the sweetest smile. The same goes for his wife, who regularly comes with him to the pharmacy. They both have stark white hair and are in their late 70s. Obviously, that doesn't stop them from having their fun. I already know what Mr. Bishop is here for because I refilled the prescription yesterday. He gets his Viagra every single month. One day, I hope to be just like them. Unfortunately, I'm a 28-year-old pharmacist who works too much. Not to mention, I'm single. Things didn't work out with my last boyfriend because he ended up working more than me. We never saw each other. Mr. Bishop takes off his gray flat cap and smiles as he slowly comes up to the counter.
"How are you this afternoon, young lady?"
He asks me. Grinning, I scan his bottle of pills and slide them into a bag. Pretty good. It's Friday and I'm about to go home for the weekend. I'm tempted to ask him what he and his wife will be doing, but I already know. Just the thought makes me giggle. Mr. Bishop hands me his cash because he never uses a credit card.
"I hope you have a great one, sweetheart."
Mrs. Bishop nods her head in agreement. "I hope you both do too," I reply, handing Mr. Bishop his prescription. "Your receipt is in the bag." Side by side, they stroll away, and Mr. Bishop reaches down to hold his wife's hand. "They are so stinkin' adorable," my text says, coming up beside me. Cecilia is a junior at UNCC in Charlotte, studying to be a pharmacist. She reminds me of myself with her ambition for knowledge, not to mention we have the same bright blonde hair and green eyes. The only difference is that I'm 8 years older. I look over at Cecilia and smile. Yes, they are. Cecilia glances up at the clock. "Aren't you about to leave?" "Yep," I say, grabbing my purse from underneath the counter. As soon as Rachel gets here, I'm gone. And just as I say it, Rachel waves as she walks in the front door, dressed in her white lab coat with her auburn hair pulled back in a low ponytail. I was her tech when I was in college, and ever since then, we've been best friends. "Good afternoon, ladies," she calls out happily. I set my purse on the counter. "What's got you in a good mood?" I ask, staring curiously at her. "It's April Fool's. Doesn't Robert usually prank you with something?" Groaning, she walks around to the back of the counter. "Yes, and I hate it. I'm still waiting to see what he has up his sleeve today." Robert is her husband. They've been married for 10 years and have been trying to have kids ever since. I keep praying it'll happen for them. I grab my purse and slide it up to my shoulder. "Maybe you should prank him. He deserves it." She smirks. "Maybe. I'll have to think about it." Her grin widens, and I get a feeling there's something going on. "Have you gotten any phone calls recently?" she asks. Brows furrowed, I glance over at Cecilia and then back to Rachel. "No, why?" Rachel shrugs, but I can see the mischief behind those hazel eyes of hers. "No reason." And just then, my phone rings. I pull it out of my purse to see that it's my sister. Rachel's face lights up and she watches me. "What are you doing?" I ask, looking at her like she's lost her mind. She turns away, but still stays close. "Nothing at all. I wonder what your sister wants." She peers at me over her shoulder and smiles. "Nosy much?" I say with a laugh. I slide my finger across the screen to accept the call. "Erin, what's up?" "Hey sis, you off work yet?" "Yep, getting ready to walk out," I say. Rachel is clearly trying to listen in and makes me wonder what's up. She's good friends with my sister, but I can't think of what they'd be in cahoots about. Then again, they're trying to set me up with their husband's friends all the time. Erin giggles. "Good. Do you mind stopping by the station on your way?" Rachel tries to hide her smile and fails. "Sure. Care to tell me what's going on? Rachel's barely keeping it together here." Erin groans. "Ugh, she's so horrible at keeping secrets. Get out of there before she spills the beans. I want to tell you first."